What are we gonna make?
We're gonna start off with an experiment.
Love it.
I've been wanting to make mushroom jerky for a long time. Mushrooms are very close to like an animal protein, so I think we can get texture pretty close. But the fun is the infusion. So I'm gonna grab the marinade.
I'm just gonna do my mushroom dance. I don't have a mushroom dance.
First off,
I like your makeshift pie weights.
we were talking about this. You think pie weights are a ridiculous kitchen tool until you want pie weights. These are our shot bottles. And this is why you need pie weights. We did a 18-hour
If I lift my fingers, what happens?
That should be good. Won't be potent, but should be good.
That's nice.
Mm-hmm.
It's a marinade right there.
Yeah, so in here we have, you have to weigh down mushrooms or else they float. But in here we have tamari, which is gluten-free soy sauce, ginger root, like a ton of juiced ginger root, of fermented white miso paste, chili flake, maple syrup, garlic, onion. I don't think I forgot anything. Because my whole point with this is I wanted to see if we could make a tasty snack that also had like digestive aid properties. Ginger root is the best thing on earth for settling your stomach. And also miso, because it's a fermented product, it has really good prebiotics. And
it's salty.
So in theory, this, if it tastes good, it should be like a really tasty snack that also like settles down your stomach. So we are going to dehydrate these. So we're are essentially just laying mushrooms on a grate right now.
Okay.
I did a bunch of different chop styles to see what works and what doesn't.
Different thicknesses and whatnot.
So we're gonna get our hands dirty and just grab and put them on.
I like it.
Go ahead. And you don't have to do one at a time.
Yeah.
We're not.
Oh no. It doesn't need to be cooking doesn't need to be pretty. It just needs to be tasty.
No, we're not like Rene Redzepi, although he is a hero of mine.
I'll try it out. Now this is the trick, is getting it so it doesn't touch the bottom, right?
Yeah, so that's the one thing with like when you're using a dehydrator, it's about airflow. So in here also we have maitake mushrooms, we have shiitake mushrooms, and then we also have mini bella mushrooms, which are just mini portobello mushrooms. Mushrooms are a fantastic thing to eat. They're not a vegetable, they're not a plant. Fungi is its own category of things. Yeah, so we're just gonna see if we make funny mushroom jerky.
Some of these are not gonna wanna.
Oh, if some fall through, just let them fall through.
Just let them go on their own journey.
Exactly. So some we left the stems on. I have no idea if the stems are gonna be either interesting to eat or really weird to eat.
Well, that'll probably be where you'll get the most texture on some of them because they're the smallest part, right? So they'll really dry up.
In theory.
In theory.
Because this is the thing, you have mushrooms in your fridge and you don't know what to do with it. You don't want to cook them, dehydrate them or play around, see what you can do. You can turn your oven into a dehydrator. You just have to set it on a very low setting. Some of the new ovens actually have a really low setting. You want it below 140.
So, and then ones that you go too far with, you could even take them to the next level and maybe grind them?
Oh yeah, you can process plants in every single type of way. Pickle them, ferment them, roast them, and then exactly like you're saying, if you dehydrate them too much, you pulverize them into a powder. And then you just made mushroom powder and you sound pretty cool.
Now what would you could put that in like a salad dressing?
Yep, smoothies are a really easy way to use any type of like plant powder. You just hide it into a smoothie. Salads, soups.
Baking?
I've never baked with powders, but you could. My only thing would be the texture.
Right.
Then the other one is just soup.
It's like a stock.
Exactly, as a stock. Like there's so many like umami powders that people make, and it's just dried mushrooms that are put into a powder that have a ton of flavor.
And what's cool with this is you can just do like, this would last a long time because once it's dried too, right?
Yeah, they're fully shelf stable, and this is kind of a way of making kind of like a quick and easy snack that also satisfies that like salty craving. I crave salt more than I crave sugar now. I used to be the opposite, but now like that's what I enjoy. And this is also, dehydrated is also really safe to use with kids. When you have small kids, you can like do this with them very easily. They think it's really cool, and you're also not playing with an oven. So we're simply just gonna go put them into a dehydrator.
And how long will we dehydrate these for?
We're going to check them at 2 hours. I don't know.
And what's the temperature you're putting these on at?
This one we're gonna try at 115. We'll check it at about hour 1 to see where it goes. This is, like I said, an experiment so that we can you learn. I've never done this.
And if you fail, that's okay too.
But also, like,
Something will come out of it.
something's gonna come out of it.
You'll be able to use it for something.
Exactly.
All right.
I'll be back.
See you in 2 hours. So the mushrooms are done. How long did these go in for?
These were in for about 2 hours. I think we could probably get away with doing 3 hours, but I'm hungry.
Yeah, and you're trying this for the first time too.
Yes.
So I'm gonna get one with a stem.
Absolutely. So, as we said, we have a couple different types here. We're both gonna get the shiitake mushroom with the stem.
So cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, it's so rich in flavor. How long did you marinate them for?
18 hours overnight.
That's what the difference is. Like the longer you leave flavors sit and soak up, especially mushrooms. Mushrooms are spongy, right? You just soak up the flavor. That ginger is not. It's not potent, but it's very much there, in such a nice way. And just the miso is there.
It's not as salty as I thought it was.
It's not too salty by any means. Like this would be so great.
And soups.
As a snack once it's a bit tougher, but on top of soups, on top of salads, there's so many ways to use it. And like you said, you could make this and it would be shelf stable. So you can just make a batch of it and use it in so many different things.
Absolutely. And also, I mean, you could make it a lot easier and use large portobellos and have, and that would give you like a strip of jerky.
Sandwich.
Ooh. Dehydrated portobello miso ginger mushroom sandwich.
We're gonna need to shorten that, but it's good.
That'd be so good though.
Yeah.
Oh.